lifeline.
Do you want a better marriage? Do you want a more tantalizing and romantic marriage? Would you like to be entertained with good drama skits and totally transform your home to heaven on earth? Would you like to build your family, get deep knowledge about marriage, love, intimacy, finance, and parenting? Then join Bisi Adewale for Family Lifeline on BCOS Ibadan, Go TV, Channel 105, Star Times, Channel 113, every Friday by 6 p.m. For sponsorship and advert details, please call 0068312004. Family Lifeline, building families, molding destinies.
Family lifeline.
It is the dream of everyone to have a very romantic and tantalizing marriage. However, many people end up with a dry and drab marriage. For some, marriage is problematic and conflict-driven. If you desire a very romantic and tantalizing marriage, you need to get these two books urgently by Bisi Adewale, Romance Your Way to a Better Marriage, and Practical Ways to a Very Romantic Marriage. These two books and other books by Bisi Adewale are now available in Ibadan. Get them quickly at Bible Wonderland Bookshop, 49 Adekunle Fajuyi Road, Adamasingba, Ibadan, Oyo State. Or call 0068312004. No more by following at Bisi Adewale on Instagram. Your marriage can never remain the same. Get this book.
Family lifeline.
I will be talking on something very, very important. And this thing that I will be talking about are the things that have been destroying marriages around the world. In fact, it's the reason why many people are in divorce court today, many people are separated, and many marriages are in shambles. What is that thing? And it's not just one of them. There are so many, there are actually 60 in number. I call them 60 bad behaviors that destroy marriages. 60 bad behaviors that destroy marriages. You know what? I want you to pick your call now, pick your phone and call all your friends, tell them to hook up to this particular channel so that they can hear this thing. Maybe we can save one marriage, another one, and yet another one. The first one that we talk about is third party involvement. Third parties involvement. You see, as soon as you begin to involve third parties in your marriage, that marriage is heading for the rock. We have wall building. When you build wall between you and your spouse, when you build wall, I have many people, when there are issues in marriage, the other party will like to settle, but one of them is building walls. Every step to restore issue in that marriage is revolved. Every avenue to see a counselor, to see people that will help them is revolved. Some people will shut down, some people will keep malice, some people will pack out, and some people will block their spouses on phone so that there will be no room for reconciliation. Another behavior that you need to destroy in your marriage is what I call put down. Put down is a kind of attitude, is a kind of habit in marriage that you put down your spouse wherever you want to destroy him, you want to massacre him, you want to slaughter him or her with your mouth. Manipulation. When you begin to manipulate each other, you manipulate other people to hate your spouse. You manipulate people to destroy your spouse. Keeping secret. Many husband and wife are so secretive, you'll be wondering why they are married. You see, one of the worst behavior you can have in that marriage is to be keeping secret. There's code on your phone. If you are watching me and there's a code on your phone that your wife cannot see your phone, your husband cannot check your phone, you have bad behavior. It's anti-marriage behavior. It's marriage killing behavior. Between husband and wife, there should be openness, there should be transparency. I'm talking about marriage. Any other thing contrary to that statement is a damage.
Family Lifeline.
Breaking good news for you. Destiny Lifters parenting manuals are here. You can now grab these manuals and use them to teach and train your children to make them live far above their mates. We now have 10 exceptional manuals that will turn the lives of your children around forever. Kindly visit the link showing on your screen to order these books today and save 8,000 naira. If you fail to order today, you will miss this opportunity. Congratulations once again. I rejoice with you. You can now secure the destiny of your children by teaching them from this manual. Kindly visit the link showing on your screen to order and save 8,000 naira. Don't miss out on this prize.
Family Lifeline.
You are welcome to another exciting moment of Family Lifeline. My name is Bisi Adewale, your family coach. Thank you for having me in your living room today. I'm excited to be with you today. Today we continue the second edition of our last week telecast, 60 behaviors, dangerous behaviors that can destroy any marriage. Last week, I spoke about 10 of them. If you want to watch that edition, that particular episode, please go to my YouTube channel at Bisi Adewale. You will be able to watch it. Today, we are going to be talking about the rest of these terrible and horrible behaviors that many of us are overlooking and is hurting our marriage. Number 11, siblings, marriage, handover. Siblings, marriage, handover. This time around, people in sibling marriage handover, they are not handing over to their parents, but to their siblings. You'll be hearing, "Brother, my brother, my sister, my this," and every time they call their brother, they call their sisters. We have a situation whereby the elder sister or the younger sister stays permanently with them in their matrimonial house, and the person will be the one ruling and controlling the house. If you are not smart, you will hand over your marriage into the hand of your siblings. Mind you, most of the time these siblings are in their own houses, enjoying their own marriage, and they are helping you to destroy your own. It's a childish behavior. If you are married and somebody is using phone to control you, what you're supposed to do, what you don't supposed to do with your husband or with your wife, it is very dangerous. Don't hand over your marriage to your siblings. They are married. In your old age, you won't see any one of them again. Number 12, spousal neglect. Spousal neglect. Before people got married, you will see them, they will be all over each other, joking, playing, embracing each other. They are just in love. Their love life is not in doubt. But immediately they get married, they begin to neglect each other. It is a very bad behavior. They can't play again, they can't hold hands. Some people are not even proud to go out with their wives or with their husband. Some people cannot play with their wives. Some people cannot play with their husband. There was a particular couple in my former church. Do you know, we've been together for almost 7 years before I knew that they are actually husband and wife. How? Anytime they are coming to church, this man will drive, but the wife will never be with him. He won't pick his wife. Whenever he's going back home, he will drive his car, the wife will trek back home. When they are coming to church, he will drive his car, the wife will trek to church. You can never see them together. You can never see them together. It is what they call spousal neglect. Take all time to take care of your spouse. One of the reasons why we got married is actually to attend to each other, to take care of each other, to honor each other, to live together. When children leave, we still be together. Another aspect of spousal neglect is this thing we call omugo. That is to say, the time the wife will leave the house, to go and take care of newborn baby. Some people will go for 4 months, some people will go for 6 months, some people will travel abroad to go and do a mugo, to go and help them to take care of their children, baby, and they will stay there permanently, leaving a 70-something-year-old man to suffer alone. No, that's a spousal neglect. You don't do it forever. Maximum of few weeks, you need to return to your husband. I'm not saying you should not take care of newborn baby, but you see, newborn baby came and the parents should take care. At the earliest part of taking care of this child, the grandma can be there. But when he's getting to 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, you are still there. It is wrong. It's unscriptural. It's a spousal neglect. You must not do it. You must not abandon your spouse in the name of newborn baby. Another one is nagging. This one is very common among women. That's number 13. Some people can nag and the dead will rise up. We have some guys too, some men too that are doing it. In those days, I used to think only women nag, but nowadays I can see some men that takes nagging as a profession. It's a very serious one, but it's a very bad behavior. When you want to make a correction, you say it for the first time, that's a correction. You say it the second time, that's a reminder. You say it the third time, it's turning to nagging. Maybe we permit you to say it the third time, but after the third time, the fourth time, the fifth time, the sixth time, some people will be singing it as song. Some people will pray it in prayer. They'll be praying in prayer so that you'll be hearing, Holy Spirit, this as well be I said my husband should buy for me. Touch his heart, touch his soul, touch. The man is hearing. That's not prayer, that's nagging. You can nag in prayer. You can nag in prayer. Some people, they will be telling their children, hey, Adebi, your daddy is a responsible man. He will have bought that as well be for me. Can you remember Florence, my younger sister, the one I bagged with my bag? She has already bought her own as well be. Only me has not bought. That is nagging. There are better ways to pass across your message without nagging. Nobody wins by nagging. You only win by communicating. Number 14, laziness. Laziness. Oh, there are two kinds of laziness: vocational laziness and domestic laziness. Vocational laziness is when you can't go to work. You are not diligent. You are not hardworking. Oh, recording this kind of telecast you are watching, you know what it takes. We recorded in the night, we recorded in the day, to write the message, to edit it, to make it ready. It's hard work. It's hard work. If we don't work it, it won't work itself. But some people, they have lofty ideas, but absence of diligence and laziness will never allow them to amount to anything. Vocational diligence is what makes someone great. We also have domestic laziness, where nobody wants to do anything in the house. Enter into the kitchen of that woman, everywhere is dirty. The toilet is unkept. Her own clothes is dirty everywhere. It's something else. You need to deal with laziness if you want to move your marriage into another level. Number 15, ex retention. Wow! It's another level of evil in marriage. Ex retention simply means you are married, but you still retain your ex in the calculation of your life. He or she is still in your phone, is still in your circle of influence. You are still talking together, you are still chatting regularly. There's nothing that is happening in his or her life that you don't know. Some people even borrow money. Some people seek financial assistance from their exes. That will destroy your marriage. There's nobody that will love it. Either a woman or a man, that you are still connecting, you are still totally connected to your ex. Another one is ex-stalking. When you are involving yourself in ex-stalking, it simply means you still have this connection with your ex. You are still talking almost every day. You are still chatting together. The person is still your confidant. You are still enjoying the relationship. Listen to this. You may say, there's nothing between us. Oh, we don't have any relationship again. Let's assume you are not having any relationship again. Let's assume that you are not sleeping together again. but you give room for distrust. You make it very difficult for your spouse to trust you. You've got to break every relationship, every connection between yourself and ex. That's what will make your marriage work.
Family lifeline.
Another thing is borrowing. Some people borrow and they are in debt. They borrow from this, they borrow from that. Many of our people are borrowing from digital loan apps nowadays. I met a guy, his wife brought him to us. Almost all known apps, he has borrowed money. And the app are now throwing his name all around, sending things to everybody that care to know him. This is very dangerous. It's a very bad behavior. Very close to that is buying things on credit. When your salary is 95,000 naira and you bought clothes 130,000 naira, wow, that's a sign of irresponsibility. You will now be paying instrumentally for the next 9 months. By the time you finish paying, even before you finish paying, the clothes is no more on your wardrobe. It is very stupid. You need to stop it. It has destroyed so many homes. I met a man of God who told me that his wife borrowed in his name from almost every member of the church. The wife bought in his name, bought rice, bought beans, bought so many things from people. The marriage broke in the process. The man was in deep debt that he knew nothing about. One Sunday morning, some of the creditors just showed up in church to come and cause trouble. The man was dazed and ashamed of himself. You see, you need to be a good money manager if you want to be a good wife, if you want to be a good husband. Number 19, inordinate affection. Inordinate affection. When you are married, you're supposed to direct all your sexual fantasies toward your spouse. If you direct your sexual fantasies toward any other person that is not your wife, that is lust. That's inordinate affection. That is infatuation. It will destroy your marriage. It will destroy your marriage. Put all your thoughts. You want to see breast, see the one of your wife. You want to see bum, see the one of your wife. By the time you begin to look here and there, you will destroy a good thing. That is your marriage. Number 20, which will be the last one we are going to talk about in this episode, is dirtiness. Dirtiness. So people are so dirty. You know, in one of the episodes I spoke about laziness. If you are lazy, you will be dirty. And the house will be very unconducive for your spouse. You need to work on yourself and stop being dirty. That is what we are talking about today. I will be meeting you. I will continue this thing in the next episode. No, I told you there are 16 numbers. We have just spoken about 20 of them. Can you imagine if all these 20 are in any marriage? You don't need any devil to destroy that marriage. So go back home, repair your marriage, delete all these little forces from your marriage, and have a good home. Follow me on Twitter and on Instagram at Bisi Adewale. To watch the past episode of this telecast, go to at Bisi Adewale on YouTube. It shall be well with your soul. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate you greatly. Remember, your family is very important. Take good care of your marriage.
Family lifeline.
Breaking good news for you. Destiny Lifters parenting manuals are here. You can now grab these manuals and use them to teach and train your children to make them live far above their mates. We now have 10 exceptional manuals that will turn the lives of your children around forever. Kindly visit the link showing on your screen to order these books today and save 8,000 naira. If you fail to order today, you will miss this opportunity. Congratulations once again. I rejoice with you. You can now secure the destiny of your children by teaching them from this manual. kindly visit the link showing on your screen to order and save 8,000 naira. Don't miss out on this prize.
312004. Family Lifeline, building families, molding destinies.
Family Lifeline.